Hello, my loves. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Tonight is the blood moon, the full moon, and we are in full moon in Taurus. So there's some important things that you guys need to remember during the blood moon and when the moon is in Taurus. Now, as you know, Taurus is an earth sign. I also am an earth sign as well. So we all, as earth signs, Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos, we all, can relate to this. We're all about stability and financial security and what have you. But during during this time of the blood moon, I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus, since the moon is in Taurus. I will be doing a reading for that and giving you all some tips on what you can do during this time. So I will be using two different decks. Now, as always, as you guys know, I always use my indicator card, which is an identifier of your zodiac sign based off of the tarot cards in the major arcana. So the card that represents Taurus in the major arcana is the Hierophant. And I have the Hierophant right here. Now the Hierophant is the teacher, the one that everybody goes to for advice, the wise master, so to speak. This is indicative of Taurus. This card corresponds to the zodiac sign of Taurus. So you were the one that learned from experience, that is very sharp when it comes to your memory and how you expect things to be done and what have you. Tauruses are like that. I have family members that are Tauruses as well. Friends that are Taurus as well. They are super protective. They love who they're with. I mean, in a relationship, they are loyal to a fault. They will never leave you. They're always going to be the ones taking care of you, making sure that you have everything. They're like Scorpios. I mean, they will take care of you and put you on a pedestal. I mean, when you have a Taurus in your life, like, you're set. That's it. I mean, they're gonna check up on you constantly, and it's to a point where it's like, give me some room. I need to breathe. But you know what? You kind of like it, but at the same time, it's like it's a little bit like too much. So you kind of have to just pull back a little bit before the person becomes annoyed. Or I mean, it's not like annoying in a bad way, but it's like a playful kind of annoying. But so yeah, that's the indicator card for Taurus, and I have pulled the cards that I'm going to be using for you guys reading, and I will be using the cards from my Moonology Oracle deck, like I always do. Sometimes when I do readings when we are in either new moon or full moon in whatever zodiac sign we're in. And I will also be using indicator cards as well. And this is a new deck that I just bought, so I'm really excited to be using it. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I picked this up at our local Botanica, Unlimited Thought. If you're here in the San Antonio area, stop by there. They have amazing stuff. Tarot cards, incense, candles, whatever you need, they have it. So shout out to Unlimited Thought. Thank you so much for this beautiful deck. And I will be using this Oracle deck as a clarifier for the Moonology as well. So without any further interruption, let's begin the reading. So the first card that I pulled up is the North Node, and the message here says, step out of your comfort zone for Taurus. This for the blood moon. Your message for the blood moon is step out of your comfort zone. I know sometimes with Taurus, it it's that we're used to certain things. And I say we because we're like, I'm an earth sign as well, but I have Taurus rising in my chart. So I can kind of relate to that. I actually have all 3 earth signs in my chart. I have my Capricorn sun, Virgo moon, and a Taurus rising. So this kind of resonates with me as well. We kind of tend to be reserved sometimes, but only because we're very observant. We need to see things first before like actually being able to step out and try something new. So the message here is to kind of telling you like it's okay to step out of your comfort zone and do whatever it is that you want to do. Try something new. Maybe you might like it. You never know. That's how I learned, going through life and stuff. How you can't always be like just with the same routine day in and day out. You need to mix it up and try something new. And it's okay to step out of your comfort zone. I know sometimes it's a little, it's nerve-wracking because you're like, well, what if I'm so used to this type of like routine, and what if I deviate from it, and what if something goes wrong? You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, and you don't have to do that. You're just gonna make yourself stressed out even more, and you don't want that. So it's okay just to step out of your comfort zone and try something new, something different for a change. You never know. You might find a new hobby. So the next card that I pulled is confidence is your key to success. Always, always remain confident. You have the new moon in Leo, and Leo is all about, shining bright like a diamond. You are in the spotlight. You are going to be the center of attention. So with Leo on your side, you will shine like no other. You just have to have the confidence and believe in what it is that you're doing. And then that way people will start to notice you and start to gravitate toward you and want some of that confidence for themselves. So just, anything that you try, just remember, you have to have the confidence, because when you exude confidence, other people feed off of it, and then they join you and they want to be around you. They want to be in your presence. Tauruses are very good when it comes to making friends. They're very sociable people. They're adventurous. They like to take risks. I mean, it's everything. I mean, it's good to have a Taurus as a friend on your side. And now with the new moon in Leo in this card, it gives you more of that edge that people are looking for. That he's not afraid. He or she is not afraid to try something different. Maybe I need that same luck too. I want some of that energy to rub off on me so that I can gain the confidence to go and apply for that job, or to go try a new hobby, or whatever you want to do. But that is the new moon in Leo. And it's all about exuding confidence, believing in yourself and believing in what it is that you're doing. Next card, believe in the impossible. You have the blue moon. So same thing with the new moon in Leo. It's giving you that confidence. Believe in the impossible. And Tauruses are like that. They're very optimistic. They always look forward to the next best thing. They're ready for something new to happen, and they're wanting to go out and broaden their horizons. They'd broaden their minds. They don't want to be just like in the same boring routine. Like they're looking for something new to try, to experience. Next card, luck is on your side. Don't be afraid. You have the new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarians are like that as well. They're very adventurous. They love adventure. They love going and they're thrill seekers. They're fire signs too, so they can never, they can never be in one place for too long. They're always wanting to go where the adventure's at, discover new places, meet new people, that kind of thing. So with all these in your spread, you know that you have that confidence, that edge, that push that you need to kind of go out and experience things on your own. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. And what are we talking about today? We are talking about the full moon in Taurus, and it was nothing short of a coincidence that this card just happened to come out in the reading. But prosperity lies ahead is the message for this card. So if you're waiting on finances, or if you are wanting a raise at your job, or whatever the case may be, there is a message here from the new moon in Taurus that says that that is coming. You won't know when, but I mean, when it happens, it'll happen. And you just keep on remain positive, keep working hard, doing what you do, and prosperity will just continue to flow to you. It's like it's like that magnetic pull, like it gravitates toward you, and you will never be without money. It's all because it's always going to come to you in a continuous flow, no matter if you're at work or if it's a project that you're doing, or like if you have a side, even if you have a side business, you put yourself out there and prosperity will flow to you. Now, the last card for this, for the top section, your commitment is being tested. This is the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. So sometimes it can get a little rough whenever you're actually wanting to kind of do these things, and but there's other commitments, like family commitments or financial trouble, or whatever the case may be. You cannot let that get you down. I mean, I know it's going to try and just, it's going to bother you for a while, but it's, there's always a loophole. So try not to worry too much about it, and just, focus on you, do what you want to do, try something new, try something different, and everything will just flow naturally. It'll just come to you. Now that is it for the first half of the reading. So as I said, there are also some indicator cards that I have pulled from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. So for part 2 of this reading, the first card I pulled is Eva. That's all it says, it's just Eva. And as you can see, it depicts a woman here that's kind of emerging from a flower, and I mean, it's beautiful. The imagery is beautiful. However, look closely at the picture. You see that around her neck there's a snake, and also the look on her face, the expression on her face, means that she could be up to something. So in other words, be mindful of the people that you associate with. Be very careful, very, very careful with who you trust. You do want to open up, but you only want to open up to people that you know that you can trust. So that's what this card is telling you. It's kind of a caution, a warning, letting you know to just be mindful of who you associate with, and be very careful what you open up about. The second card is the Observer. Now here we have a woman who is looking intently into her camera. She's in one of those old-fashioned cameras, which is beautiful, by the way. She's focused, like nothing can break her concentration. So the message here is that, and it kind of resonated with the one about Leo. So that confidence is key. And then this one came out as the clarifier. You are on a journey or like a course. You know what you want, and nothing and no one can break your focus. I mean, you've zeroed in on what you want, you know, and you are going to take steps to get there. You know what you want and how what ways you're going to do, or like what steps that you're going to take to make sure that that comes to fruition. And let nothing and no one break your focus. If you've already decided what it is that you want, go for it. Move forward, full steam ahead. Don't let anyone break your focus. Next card is Touch the Sky. Now here we have a woman who is leaning over clouds. And as you can see, there's a bird on her shoulder and she's got long braided hair. This card means that you tend to daydream. You let your mind wander and you kind of just, you have an idea of what you want to do. So what this is saying is like, it's time to kind of get out of that, you know, quit daydreaming and make that change. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. You already know what you want, how to get it, the who, what, when, where, why, and how. And you know that nothing can stop you, but you kind of just, in the back of your mind, it's like, well, you're kind of overthinking and you're spending way too much time overthinking about a situation. You need to just act on it already. Stop daydreaming, move forward, you know, put gas in that car and let's just take off, you know, and go wherever the wind takes you. You know, you're never gonna know what could happen if you just sit there and, you know, twiddle your thumbs and expecting for stuff to happen, like expecting for like money or something to fall out of the sky. This is just one of those cards that tells you, you know, it's time for you to take action. You know, stop daydreaming, get out of your headspace and make it happen. Next card is Night Ride. And here you see the elephant carrying an owl with her young on its back. People look to you for support. That's what this card means. You are their protector. You're the one who guides them. They come to you for advice because you've learned already from experience. You are seen as the teacher because you've experienced all these things before. You're going through it yourself, so you can actually share some of that experience with some of the people in your life. You're the one who gives good advice, and you follow it. You follow your own advice too. You're very cautious. You're very detailed. You like to plan things out, but at the same time too, you're a very nurturing kind of person. So you take care of the people that are in your life. And that's basically what this means. Like, continue taking care of the people in your life, give them advice, and share your experiences with them so that they can follow in your footsteps. Okay. Next card is Day and Night. Now, the card that came out first in the my Moonology was the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead was the message here. Now, when I asked Spirit to clarify, this card is the one that came out, the Day and Night. So basically what this is telling me, I was trying to like make sense of it and put two and two together. And what this means is that you're too focused on what's going on, or what has happened to you before, that you need to just get out of that headspace, and you need to focus on what's going on in the here and now, and know that you can make this happen for you. But it's just like, if you've tried something before and you failed, I think it's the idea that's bringing you down, the idea that you could fail again. And you're kind of scared of that, but you need to get out of that, and you need to realize, you need to see what's right in front of you, because you can see the moon is behind her and she's holding the sun in her hands. So she doesn't see what's right in front of her, like what's already happening, what's already being given to her, what's being presented to her, because she's more focused on what's going on behind her, that it's like, okay, well, it's a lot of what if, self-doubt, and you all need to get out of that. You need to just clear your mind, do some meditation if you have to, figure out a way to make these things come to fruition. Have the confidence, believe in yourself, believe in what it is that you're doing, and you will do fine. And the last card, Home in the Sky. And this was clarified by, this is actually the card that came out first. Your commitment is being tested. And then the one, the clarifier is this card, Home in the Sky. Now, as you can see here, if we look close, there's a neighborhood of homes floating in the sky with balloons. And there's birds in there. So like the bird, you have that sense of adventure. You want to travel. You want to see things. You want to experience new and different things. But you also are, just like the way that they are at home. You're somewhat of a homebody. You like being at home, and you're all about stability and financial security and all that. But in order for you to do that, to be able to do those things, like to go travel, to go seek new adventures, you have to be secure in the knowledge that if you were to go somewhere, you'd have somewhere to come back to. Your home is your sanctuary. So you want to, no matter where you are, you build that home, and you make a life for yourself, a stable one, financially stable, financially secure, and then that way you can be able to provide for the people in your life. So this is kind of like, it goes both ways, this card. You are the traveler, you are the adventure seeker, but you're also one of those that has to be secure in the knowledge that you have somewhere to go. You have someone or people in your life that look to you for support. So that's what this card is about, the message in this card. My recommendation for Tauruses everywhere, and like I always tell you guys with my readings, this may resonate with some of you. This may not resonate with all of you, whether your zodiac sign is Taurus, or whether you have Taurus in your birth chart, or even if you're not Taurus, even if you're like a different sign, if you're Scorpio, if you're Cancer, if you're Aries, whatever the case may be. Take the message from this reading throughout the course of the blood moon and in the full moon in Taurus, and be mindful of what it is that you want to do. Be careful of who you socialize with. Be careful who you open up to, and take these cards as like a positive message for you, that with every step that you take, something positive will happen. Just think that way as you move forward during this time. Remember that you always have to think positive, and when in doubt, God will give you the answer. For my recommendation for candles, if you want, you can light a road opener candle. You can also call on Saint Joseph. You can do the powerful hand candle, or even like a white candle, just for purity and clarity. But yeah, so that's the overall reading for the full moon in Taurus. As always, I hope you guys found this video very informative. Leave your comments below if it resonated with you, what positive messages you took away from this reading. And as you know, guys, I always love hearing from you. I always love hearing your comments, your positive reactions to my video. I always love getting new subscribers, and I always love, hearing about ideas for future videos and what have you. I will be posting once again. We are coming out of we're going to be coming out of Scorpio season pretty soon and going into Sagittarius season. So I'm excited about this other saint that I'm going to cover, and I'm going to do the reading for Sagittarius as well. So be on the lookout for that. My Sagittarius people, or if you have Sagittarius in your birth chart, that can resonate with you as well. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to bringing you many more videos. Keep those positive comments coming. I love reading those. They're the ones that give me, that fuel my energy to bring you more videos. But as always, may God bless you all and take care of you always. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I want to wish you all a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. Be safe. May God protect each and every one of you. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.